ABC6 News 11 at 11 starts right now.
Right now at 11 at 11, a warning for parents in Rhode Island after police sees THC edibles disguised in packaging that looks like snacks for kids.
Plus, after Venezuelan immigrants were flown to Martha's Vineyard, officials in Nantucket wary of a charter plane headed there tomorrow. Details on the way.
And a fabulous fall day. Might we see a few more this week? Bill's forecast is on the way. We'll get to those stories shortly, but first tonight on 11 at 11, an ABC6 News exclusive. 29 days and counting to the general election in November. And if you follow politics, you know Alan Fung is leading in the race for CD2, a seat Democrats have owned for 30 years. Well, today Fung was joined on the campaign trail by Chris Christie. I had a chance to sit down with the former governor and current ABC News political contributor at the old canteen on Federal Hill to find out why he thinks Fung could score a huge Republican upset in deep blue Rhode Island. Help me understand, help our viewers understand. Here's a guy who twice ran for governor and lost. Yet here he is less than 4 weeks from election day. He's got a 6-point lead in a district that President Biden won by 14%. Jim Langevin had 17%. Is it more about Alan Fung, or is it maybe not a lot of enthusiasm for Seth Magaziner?
I think it has more to do with Alan Fung, but I would also say it has to do with the times we're in right now. People are feeling horrible economic anxiety. They see the inflation that's going on, how much it costs them at the supermarket, how much it costs them at the gas pump, and they're feeling that. And I think that they feel like Alan will be a common sense guy who will go down there and not just vote with leadership all the time, but will vote for what's best for Rhode Islanders.
If the Republicans gain control of the House, which if Alan wins certainly helps that cause, they're going to cut Social Security, they're going to pass a national abortion ban, and Alan will basically be a yes man by default if for nothing else. How does he fight against that?
Keep speaking out and telling the truth. And I will tell you, I asked him about it flat out on a national abortion ban, and he said, absolutely not. Alan will vote his conscience, and he will not just vote whatever way Kevin McCarthy or whoever the speaker is tells him to vote. He will vote what he thinks is right, because he knows if he doesn't, that Rhode Island will take him home. They're not going to let him go down there and be something that they don't want.
What does he need to do between now and November 8th to bring this home?
He's got to do two things. One, something that he does naturally, he's got to work really hard. I mean, you can't look like you're taking any lead for granted here. And second, he's got to be out there letting people hear from him directly, not just on TV.
Governor Christie predicts there will be a Biden backlash in November, helping Republicans take the House. He thinks the Senate will be a jump ball, as he called it, could go either way. Now, as for his presidential aspirations, he told me he's considering a run in 24. I asked him if Trump runs, will that have any influence on what he does? He said, zero. The endorsement of Governor Christie just adding to the intrigue of the Fung Magaziner race. Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm John DeLuca.
And I'm Tiffany Murphy. That race attracting national attention, with the major parties spending millions to claim what could be a pivotal seat in who controls the House. ABC6 News reporter Daniel Coates spoke with a political analyst tonight. He joins us live in the newsroom to continue our team coverage. Daniel?
Well, Tiffany, I spoke with a political expert tonight who said this endorsement just adds more momentum to an already heated race that he believes will be decided by national polarizing issues.
Hey, Chris!
The former governor of New Jersey backing Alan Fung in Providence Monday for a race that is drawing eyes across the country. Rhode Island's 2nd District congressional race is set between Democrat Seth Magaziner and Republican Alan Fung, who received Chris Christie's endorsement Monday.
People of Rhode Island, especially the 2nd District, really have watched him work as mayor and know what he is and what his opponent would be. I think the choice is clear. It's Alan Fung.
Magaziner, Rhode Island's general treasurer, attacked the partnership, warning Rhode Islanders of Christie's former approval rating and far-right views. Christie responded directly.
You know, listen, Mr. Magaziner should be ashamed of himself. Let's talk about what he wants to do for America, but he knows if he does, then he won't win.
Magaziner has received backing from several prominent Democrats, including Congressman Jim Langevin's endorsement this June, who has served in the seat for 22 years.
Because I think he's the best candidate in the race to succeed me and to represent the people of Rhode Island in the United States Congress.
Joe Camerano, political science professor at Providence College, says this race will be decided by each party's messaging and how effectively national forces like Langevin and Christie can rally around their candidate.
know a lot of people don't like that. They like to vote the candidate, not the party. Well, that's ridiculous. All the research suggests you should vote party, not candidate. Vote for the party that's closest to what you want to have in public policy.
Those parties, according to Camerano, have based their campaigns on national issues.
And they try to frame the issues that people think about when they go and cast their ballot. And so it's really a framing argument. Are you thinking about abortion and Donald Trump, or are you thinking about crime and inflation? Whoever has more people thinking about either of those two issues probably will win.
General elections are set for November 8th in Rhode Island. In the newsroom, I'm Daniel Coates, ABC6 News.
Thanks.